So I thought I'd put together a little bit of London's knife crime for you. A little bit of Sadiq Khan for you. This is what Sadiq Khan has brought to London under his tenureship. By the way, this is a regular occurrence in London. Regular. This happens every night of the week or every other night of the week. And there is a rape of women every hour. Every hour of the day in London. So in a 24-hour period, there's 24 rapes a day in London. That's just on record. 24. What about the ones that don't get recorded? Disgusting. Okay, so we'll have a look at some else. Another one. Yeah, here's another one.
A year-long investigation has brought down a violent robbery ring responsible for 35 knife-point robberies across East London. The operation was launched in response to a surge in knife-point robberies linked to the TGB gang, with Kenzie Taylor at the centre of the conspiracy. Through months of relentless investigative work, officers trawled through CCTV footage, tracked mobile phone data, and identified key players, including handler Bilal Ashfaq, who fuelled the gang's violence by facilitating the sale of stolen goods. This was not just a series of random attacks, it was a well-organised operation with a clear hierarchy. The victims, predominantly young people, were left shaken by the threat of violence, often at knife point, during these robberies. They targeted high-value items, including mobile phones and designer clothing. Ashfaq, acting as the handler, ensured that stolen phones were quickly sold. Many devices traced to international locations, such as Ukraine, Pakistan and Ghana. Using meticulous evidence-gathering techniques, officers matched suspects to robbery scenes. Side-by-side comparisons of suspects and CCTV images, alongside positive identifications by victims, helped to build a strong case. Phone data played a key role, showing communications between Taylor and Ashfaq, and tracing stolen phones as they were sold abroad. On the 24th of August 2023, a series of coordinated raids resulted in the arrest of 9 individuals involved in the conspiracy.
Please stay here! Stay here!
Each suspect has now been charged and sentenced, with penalties ranging from custodial sentences to community orders, depending on their level of involvement. This operation highlights the importance of thorough investigative work and the need to disrupt organised crime at every level. By taking these offenders off the streets, we've made our communities safer and sent a clear message: we will not tolerate violence.
Okay, so on to the next one, guys. So, warning.
Come off the bus, G! 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 Come out the shop, Weezy! Come out the shop, Weezy! Come out the shop! Come out the fucking shop! Bitch! Bitch! Come out the shop! What? Yeah! Like! I ain't running! I pushed you! I ain't running! I stopped running, pussy! Here's my next thing, huh? Where's that running? I stopped fucking running, pussy! I don't run! I stopped running! Fucking pussy! Hey, push your ass on me!
When you're carrying a knife, your fuse is that much shorter. If anybody says anything to you or looks at you in the wrong way, you're gonna react instantly.
Pulled out the big fucking dagger, chopped man up, end the story, blood.
I was 12 by the time I had my first knife
Fists, not knives.
and was gang affiliated from the age of 16.
Totally changed from when I was a kid.
In recent years, more young black men have lost their lives to knife crime in London than at any other point over the last decade.
Just like Chicago. London is the American Chicago. Okay, let's see if we can find some more. I was on about earlier. Look at this. And it's Sadiq Khan. Knife point robberies up 36%. Nearly 8,000 per year. That is 22 in London every day. So 22 robberies at knife point in London per day. One rape is reported every fucking hour. 320 young black people have lost their lives due to knife crime since 2016. Khan obviously doesn't give a fuck about them either. On average, 143 phones are stolen in London every day. Fucking hell, man. And a knighthood is an insult. He's getting a fucking knighthood. For what? Fucking a woman being raped or a man being raped what, every hour of every day, 24 hours a day. 323 black men died in the last 8 years, 9 years. Fucking how many phones? 143 phones a day stolen. Unfucking-believable, man. Short one, this. Look. He's begging him. Look at them all. Mobs of them. Unfucking believable. How do you solve this? Even when Khan's gone, the mess he's left. Yay. We have Sue, he calls himself. Sue speaks up. Who's going to London? He's a Tommy Robertson fan, so good man, and he's definitely a Brit.
A really quick update. Just heard from Tommy there. He wants to muster at 12 o'clock. So when we put out the start point, we want everyone at the start point for 12 o'clock.
Going back to when he got
and
arrested.
then we're going to set off at 1 o'clock on the walk and get to the location for 2 o'clock. So we'll be mustering at the start line at 12, and we'll be setting off on the walk at 1 o'clock to get there for 2 o'clock.
So this is a black male on a bike, maybe an electric bike, and he has a massive knife on him apparently. There it is. Me, man. Crazy. I only go to London to see my football team, Arsenal or England, and that, to be honest, all go to the airport. And to be honest, I just want to get the fuck out of there, mate, as soon as the game's finished. Airport's a bit different, innit? You get there, you fly, and then you go home. But see what this guy's got to say.
April the 30th, 2024, and watching developments with interest about this young lad being killed at the hands of this sword-wielding guy in London. And whilst it's very sad, I wonder at the 243 other murders with sharpened instruments and knives that took place in London that didn't really get any coverage whatsoever. Why this one specifically is the, you know, as sad as it is, and, you know, my heartfelt condolences go out to the parents. Why are they making such a fuss specifically about this one murder? Because we've seen 243 in the last 12 months that haven't had anything like the coverage. And many of those will be young lads, teenagers and young girls that have been murdered. No coverage of them. Why? Why is the King showing his support on this? Why are all MPs voicing their concerns and their condolences on this specific case? Very puzzling, and I do wait and wonder to see where this is going to go, if it's going to bring in some sort of bladed knife legislation, or perhaps they're going to chance their luck and push for a digital ID to help protect us all from this knife menace, you know, or some sort of similar Chinese style control where all of your knives have a barcode engraved on them that identify them to you, or some other bizarre. There's got to be a reason that they're pushing this mainstream media story particularly hard for this young lad that they didn't do for 243 others last year. Why is that? You know, so I'm kind of waiting with bated breath to see what that is now. As always, you know, time will tell.
Well said, mate. Well said. Why is that getting the coverage from the news, from the mainstream media, from the politicians, but all the others don't? I'll tell you why, because there's so fucking many of them. And it's so embarrassing. I mean, this next one's fucking horrific. This is from 2019. Again, under Khan. So it doesn't really matter what year it is. But, here you go.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's got a knife.
He's got a fucking machete.
Oh my god.
Right, now, if I was in America, probably would have been shot. Yeah, we taser. Do have guns as well. People think we don't have guns here. We do. There's guns everywhere in this country now. Legal and legal. Illegal. Go in the airport with fucking machine guns.
Oh my god, there's another sword. Jeez. didn't expect to see that, did you?
No. I was just thinking about getting off and visiting my friend in Charles Hill. Maybe not.
For the people watching.
That's huge.
Police officers have to go through as well. What was that guy with the machete gonna do? Do you know what I mean? What on earth was he gonna do? Who was he going for? As soon as he seen the police coming, he's like, oh shit, because they had the fucking. He knows what's coming. Right, this next one's really bad. This is really bad. Now, Sadiq Khan has stop and search. Why would you do that when you have a knife epidemic? Anyway.
I'm trying to go to my mum's, yeah? Give me a little fuck. Come on, what did I do to you? Come outside. Come off the bus, bro. Come outside. To my mum's, yeah? Get off the bus. Get the fucking bus, bro. Let's do it.
Oh, he stabbed him. Oh, he stabbed him.
He's fucking laughing over there like it was fucking funny. Is that what happened? Trying to find someone to you.
Fuck me, man. Oh my god. What am I putting together here?
Well, I don't recognise those stats, but no.
That was Sadiq Khan being asked about the amount of stabbings that's going on. I don't recognise those stats. Of course you don't, Sadiq. You fucking cretin. Absolute fucking cretin. The man in Tottenham. Check out the blade. I think one of the officers has got. There it is. Shit. To finish the video, Evening Standard, established in 1827. Khan is failing to protect Londoners. The first responsibility of government is to protect its citizens. By that metric, Sadiq Khan is failing too many Londoners. It has been the sad duty of this newspaper to report on the epidemic of knife crime affecting young Londoners. The Metropolitan Police is working tirelessly with a stop and search alongside other intelligence-led operations, yet the bloodshed persists. In the 12 months to the end of March 2020, there were 15,928 knife crimes in London, compared with 9,752 for the 12 months to the start of April 2016, weeks before Khan took office. So as soon as Khan took office, it doubles. Why is that? Why? It's almost like he likes knife crime. And the man is being fucking knighted as an utter disgrace. And there should be a massive protest outside Buckingham Palace on the day of that knighthood. There has to be. Anyway, this has been Only Facts Media, bringing you facts. Grim facts they are today, but they're facts.